Members of the board, dear parents, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2012. The largest graduating cohort to date with over 85 students from 30 countries. It is my distinct honor and pleasure to welcome you all to this year's graduation ceremony of the Hertie School of Governance Master of Public Policy. A graduation ceremony is a mixture of lightheartedness and seriousness, of thought and laughter, of joy and sadness, of reminiscing but also of looking forward. Few other occasions in life have this curious balance. Over the last 2 years, you will have shared many memorable times and experiences, both inside and outside the school, while studying here. And hopefully, dear graduates, you will look back at your time with us here with great fondness and perhaps a little nostalgia. You, the class of 2012, have proven yourself to be an engaged and an energetic group of young people in the classroom, in the professional realm, through your internships and professional years, in the field of research, through the many excellent master theses, and through your exceptional engagement in events and projects related to public policy. Several of you were great ambassadors for the school when you participated in and contributed to many of the events that took place at the Hertie School in the last 2 years. You remember the many politicians visiting the school, the business and civil society leaders, the numerous public figures and intellectuals who came through the doors of the school in the last year or two, and in which you played an important part. We are grateful as a faculty, as an institution, as a school as a whole, for your important contributions in that regard as well. It is my conviction that you're already on the right path, and I'm confident that we will have equipped you with the right tools and competencies to be innovative and active leaders in the careers that you will choose for yourself. And here is just the latest example of what I mean. Last night's cabaret saw a truly awe-inspiring performance of the Hertie School Choir. And if you are like me, still being entranced by the quality of voices and the harmony achieved, you will certainly rejoice at hearing this breaking news. The Hertie School Choir has unanimously been voted to qualify as a late entry to the Eurovision contest in Baku. Congratulations. Not bad for a young school of our size. However, when the choir broke into a somewhat lengthy and empathetic interpretation of the Beatles song with a little help from my friends, I did indeed begin to worry a bit, given that we live in an era of Gutenberg and where hardly a week passes without one politician or another stepping down for having to admit to plagiarism. What help was indeed meant when you sang that so nicely and full of harmony. So, with your permission, dear audience, allow me to thank 2 people who have been instrumental in getting you and the Hertie School to where we are today. First of all, let me express my sincere thanks and gratitude to Dr. Michael Endres, who, for all his work and support over the past nearly 10 years, he guided the school through its initial phase and its build-up, served as chairman of the board of the supervisory board until recently. We are very honored to have you here today, Dr. Endres, and we're all very much looking forward to your keynote to the alumni reunion this evening. Thank you very much. The second person I would like to thank is Henrik Enderlein, who will be spending the next academic year at Harvard as visiting professor. Dear Henrik, on behalf of all at the Hertie School, faculty, staff, students, alumni, I would like to thank you for your invaluable work as member of the faculty, as MPP director, as acting managing director, and as vice dean of the school. The successes of the school, and particularly those of the Master of Public Policy, are in no small measure your achievements. Although you will be sorely missed, the sabbatical is well earned. We look forward to welcoming you back at the school with even more fresh ideas and even more energy in 2013. Indeed, we have instructed the American authorities to issue with a single entry, non-renewable visa to expire June 1, 2013, upon which you will be escorted back to Berlin. Dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I have the distinct pleasure of introducing the person who has joined us today to give your graduation speak on European economic governance in the light of the global crisis, a theme which many of you, our graduates, have explored and grappled with during your time at the Hertie School. Jean-Claude Trichet is certainly the person most qualified to give such a lecture, and on this topic in particular. And while he probably needs no introduction to an audience like the one assembled here today, I would like to take a moment to outline his impressive career and achievement. He is a graduate of Sciences Po and ENA. He held positions at the French Ministry of the Economy, Finance and Industry. He was advisor to President Giscard d'Estaing and served as director of the Exchequer. Appointed governor of the French National Bank in 1987, where he played an important part in the preparations leading to the introduction of the euro. Until 2011, then, Mr. Trichet served as the president of the European Central Bank, where he was at the center of many events and many attempts to deal with the financial and euro crisis as it began to unfold in 2007. He currently serves as chairman of the Group of 30, a Washington-based non-profit consultancy on international economic affairs. He's also chairman of the Bruegel Institute, a leading economic think tank in Brussels. Mr. Trichet, we are very, very honored to have you here with us today. We all very much look forward to hearing your speech and hope that you will have enjoyed and will enjoy your time with us here today. The floor is yours.